my chest tightening. I reached for my inhaler and panicked when I realized I dropped it on the way here. Oh God, was I gonna die?
Looking for this?
I turned to see Axel, the most attractive guy in school, and he was holding my inhaler. It was the first time he'd ever talked to me. Oh, thank God. Give me that, please. As I was taking some puffs, he kept looking at me, and it made me feel worse instead of better. I looked away and continued calming myself down. When I turned to him again, he was gone. This boy was so mysterious. He'd joined our school a year ago, and no one knew anything about him. Hi, my name is Olivia, and I have a chronic breathing condition called asthma. I wasn't allowed to join any active sports and have some extra fun. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. It was the weekend, and I'd invited my best friend Tori to play golf with me on our private course. I told her what happened yesterday, and she started squealing like a hyena. Oh my God, bestie, maybe he secretly likes you. Nah, he just tried to help me. Well, he never talked to any girl before, so it definitely meant something. So what if it does? He's not my type anyway. He's too mysterious for me. Rumor has it that he has a gang outside, and they love beating people up and burning things down, but that will make your love story even cuter. The title would be The Mafia Boss and His Queen. Ow! Just stop with your Wattpad fantasies already. Suddenly, a private jet landed nearby, and I was shocked to see who came out. Liam. He was my childhood friend who'd moved to Germany when we were 10, and I hadn't seen him in 5 years. I could hardly recognize him. He looked like a prince. He ran to hug me and spun me around.
I missed you so much, gorgeous.
I missed you too, handsome. Just then, he spotted Tori standing behind me.
Why are you playing golf with your maid, Olivia?
Liam, she's not...
Hey, you. Get me some fresh orange juice, quick.
Hello? Do I look like a maid to you? Liam, she's not my maid, and her name is Tori. She's my high school best friend, so please be nice to her.
Ah, okay. Whatever. I need to see your mom. We have a lot of catching up to do.
As he ran off to our mansion, Tori gave me a disapproving look. This is your childhood best friend? The guy you've been telling me so much about? He sounds like a jerk. He must be tired from the flight. Trust me, he's a nice guy. When I came to school the next day, I saw all the girls gathered in the parking lot. I checked to see what all the chaos was about and saw Liam coming out of his golden chopper with his bodyguards rolling out a red carpet for him. What was he doing here? Morgan, the most annoying brat in the world, accidentally tripped over something invisible right in front of him. Oh my God, my dress! It's worth $237.69 million, and now it's dirty. I need some love and comfort. Liam ignored her and grabbed a megaphone instead.
Attention, everyone. Call yourself lucky because I'm joining your school now. And ladies, I know I'm super handsome and irresistible, but unfortunately for you, I'm unavailable.
He sounded so pompous. But Morgan and the rest of the female population suddenly looked like depressed vegetables. And they didn't look happy to see him walking down the hallway with me, or sitting right next to me during class. But for some reason, all I could think about was Axel's empty seat at the back. Later that day, we had some important exam results being posted on the bulletin board, and I was shocked when I didn't see my name at the top spot. Holy mother of frogs! It was Axel this time. I don't understand. He either sleeps in class or doesn't even attend them, but he's always in the top 5. And now, he's freaking number 1? How is he beating me? Maybe he studies in dark alleys all night after beating someone up. As I turned around, I crashed straight into someone behind me. It was Axel.
If you're curious, you only have to ask.
Okay then, why don't you tell us?
It's a secret. I'll have to come a bit closer.
As he bent his head down to my ear, I suddenly felt my heart skip a beat. He brushed a strand of hair away and whispered,
I'm just really, really smart. Smarter than you, for sure. I might be smarter than Einstein himself.
Gosh, he was so arrogant. I was about to push him away when suddenly Liam did it for me.
Who are you? And can you step away from Olivia? I could ask you the same thing, but I'm not interested actually.
Axel turned around and left, and Liam looked really annoyed. As I started walking down the hallway, he followed me and asked me out for dinner that night so we could catch up. That sounded nice, and I agreed. He took me to a really fancy restaurant, and we were having a good time. Till our order arrived, and suddenly, Liam started yelling at the waiter.
I ordered a sizzling steak, not your stupidity.
Liam, what are you doing? It looked completely fine. The chef came out and asked us what the problem was.
The steak doesn't sizzle enough, and it's not even the center of the plate. This is the stupidest food presentation I've ever seen. You're fired. Sir, you can't do that. I own this restaurant. My dad owns half the city, and I'm going to have your restaurant shut down for food poisoning. Come, Olivia, we're leaving.
As we stepped outside, I turned to him furiously. Liam, you're unbelievable. How can you talk to people like that?
I can talk to anyone any way I want. Olivia, this was supposed to be a perfect date, and they ruined it. I'm only angry because it meant so much to me.
No one ruined anything except for you. Wait, a date? I thought this was just dinner between friends.
Come on, I told every girl in school that I'm unavailable. And you must know that everyone is expecting us to be together, right? I want it. Our families want it.
But I don't want it. I don't even think of you that way. And who are you to decide things for me?
Why are you being so difficult?
Don't mess things up like this, Liam. I miss the old you, the sweet little boy who used to be my best friend. I want that person back.
I won't just settle for being your friend, Olivia. I'll do anything to be more than that.
And at that moment, I just knew that things would never be the same between us. The next day at the canteen, Tori and I spotted Axel in one corner looking anxious as he talked to someone over the phone. He's probably talking to his advisor. Advisor? For what? Every mafia boss has his own advisor, and they're probably planning on their next victim. I tapped her head to snap her out of her crazy ideas, but my curiosity about Axel grew even more. I wondered what he was really up to whenever he disappeared. As he walked off, I decided to follow him and saw him heading to the library. Now was my chance to see how he studied, but he just spread out his notes, put his head down, and fell asleep. I tiptoed and snuck closer to see those notes and noticed that he had such cute handwriting. Suddenly, a hand grabbed mine, and when I turned my head, our lips almost touched. Was he awake all this time? I just wanted to grab that book next to your notes.
I have a really important question to ask you, Olivia. It's now or never.
Yeah? What is it?
What lotion do you use? Your hands are really soft.
Realizing that he was still holding my hand, I pulled away and came up with the lamest excuse. I really need to pee. Bye! Later that day, I was in the school elevator when he stepped in to join me. Please don't talk about the notes. Please don't talk about the notes.
So, what was your deal with my notes earlier? Still trying to figure out how I'm getting better grades than you?
I told you. I was aiming for that book beside you.